Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk about mindfulness. This is based on my best selling book titled See the Light in You, for which His Holiness Dalai Lama is it in a foreword. So, life is not a straight line, life is full of ups and downs, and things happen. We plan something, and something else happens. And most of the things are beyond our control. So we have to accept the challenges. Then accordingly, we have to make changes, and we have to keep moving. So life is like that, and life is incredible. Life is beautiful, and life is amazing. So you have to be very positive. People often think too much about the unpleasant past, which will never come back, and don't think too much about the future that can't be predicted, and learn to live in the present, because what you have right now is only is the present. So learn to live in the present and be mindful and be ethical. And when I look back about my life, I was born on October 31st 1963 in a tiny village, and I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. And I am a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD, and add to that I had a brain stroke in the year of 2021. So there are too many twists and turns in my life, and I planned something and something else happened. And it's not only for me, for everyone it happens. But in my case, the challenges were very. I found it very difficult to cope up with the challenges in that age. At the age of 18, I dropped out from college. That means undergraduation I discontinued. Then I joined Indian Air Force, and I had a dream to serve my country. So I joined Indian Air Force, and I started with the Telugu. English is not my native language, so I started with English Telugu language, and I was not blessed with regular education, and so lots of challenges, and I was not blessed with convent education. I was not blessed with regular education, and I started in Telugu language. So it's very difficult in my life, and there was no proper schools at that time. So we used to sit near the trees. So this was the kind of life I led in my childhood. It was not my life. It was the life of many people at that age. Now I'm 62, 63 years old. So then what happened after I joined the Indian Air Force? It was a great opportunity, and I came out of the toxic family, and I was cursed with their toxic siblings, and my father was a litigant, and my mother was a naysayer. So that was the kind of family I was born into, and we can't choose the family. So we were born into a family. It is not our decision, but what we can do is that we can create the life the way we want to create, because that the choice is there in our hands. So I chose to be very positive, and I started leading from the front. And after I joined the Indian Air Force, and I had a very limited salary. I think $5. 1982 February 4th, I joined Indian Air Force. My first salary was around $5. So it was very difficult, and I used to support my parents. And I was the elder family, and I am the elder family. I am the elder son in the family. Then I supported. Then I gave money and supported, and I also supported my sister. Then again, I also funded the education of my one of my friends, and in the Indian Air Force, I used to go to far distant places to acquire knowledge, because I am basically curious and creative by nature, and I am a continuous learner. And when I was in Jodhpur, I used to go to far distant places to acquire qualifications. And in military life was very difficult, and I worked in different time zones. Sometimes I would wake up 3 o'clock because the service existences, and I sometimes 3 o'clock I would wake up. At different time zones I led my life, and despite that I used to focus on my education because I'm very eager to acquire my knowledge, and I acquired 7 qualifications after I joined the Indian Air Force, like DME, BAC, MA, MBA, PGDCLL, and PGDBM, and like this, all these qualifications. And there was no consistency in my education. Why? Because whatever the opportunities were available, I availed the opportunities and I led. Precisely, I created the doors and knocked the doors and availed the opportunities and acquired qualifications. Then again, I earned my PhD in the year 2011. Then again, what happened? Unfortunately, my father-in-law and brother-in-law backstabbed, and I could not do business. I wanted to do business. I wanted to become an entrepreneur, so I could not become a successful entrepreneur. Then again, I became an educator in the year 2007, and 2010 I made my debut as an author, and I wrote books in different areas. And 2011 I got my PhD in soft skills. Then again, 2021, then again I had one more big major challenge in my life, that is I had a brain stroke, and for the last 5 years still I am suffering, and my right portion of the body was totally paralyzed, but gradually recovered. I am able to walk, but I can't eat with my right hand, and I can't type with my right hand. My right shoulder has been numb. So lots of challenges. So life is very difficult, and we plan something and something else happens. So you should be very resilient in life. This is what I learned, and I am very resilient by nature. So despite all the things, I have come up to this level. I am 62 or 63 years old. This is my life. So friends, uh, be positive and express gratitude and practice gratitude, add value and impact. So these are the messages I would like to share with everyone. And you are born with some purpose. So lead with purpose, add value and impact, so that you can impact the people, because you are gifted with one precious life. So you must know how to utilize that precious time. And the biggest gift you can give it to anyone is the time. So utilize your time in such a way that you can add value and impact, uh, and uh, and make a difference in the lives of others. And let as I told, I have health challenges, but I am recovering. So I request you to consider subscribing to my channel and sharing with your networks, with gratitude.